guys! So today I want to talk about how to get downloads on your podcast. As some of you know, because you have read some of my former posts on Instagram, then my podcast went from 0 to 8,000 downloads within 24 hours, and therefore it reached the #1 on iTunes hit list as the most listened to podcast show and as the most listened to podcast episode in my country at the time. Today I have more than 65,000 downloads on my podcast, and the thing is that I haven't even been so consistent with my podcasting. But when I am working on my podcast, the new listeners and downloads starts to happen right away. So how do I manage to make that happen? I'll tell you. It's because I have a strategy that I applied to my podcast before launching an episode. And I'm convinced that if you apply the same strategy on your podcasting as well, then you will start seeing results too. 1. My podcast is most often interview based. So contact some profiles who is already well known on social media. It could be from YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, or so on. 2. Invite them to join your podcast and pick a theme that you know that they would love to either promote or to be associated with. 3. Ask them to ask their audience what questions they would like to have answered about them. 4. Make them and yourself promote for the episode to come via their Insta story or via their YouTube if they have a YouTube or so on. Just wherever they are quite big with their audience on social media. 5. Customize their interview to the theme and to the questions being asked. 6. Create great content which is relevant for your audience and for your guest audience as well. The key is add value to them. 7. Upload your podcast and remember to use some really powerful hashtags. 8. Make your guests promote for the episode on their Instagram account by encouraging their audience to swipe up. 9. Book new profiles and make them promote for the former episode by telling their audience, so this podcast is the one that I'm going to guest. In this way, you'll keep creating traction to your podcast, and in that way, it will grow and you will start getting a lot of downloads. Wait and see. If you have any further questions on this, then please don't hesitate to comment below and I would love to help you out. See you in the next episode.